But if you got in good shape, she could look at you like that. She could fiend for you like that. She could be eager to do nasty stuff with you. You know, with that dude that's out of shape, she give you the boring sex. BassCBO, aka Cole Brown Official. It's been a minute since I made a body game video. So today we are talking about what they don't tell you about the body game. And I don't think guys realize that this truly a different reality. Like, women treat you completely different. You would have that girl getting a lot nastier, a lot dirtier than you could imagine, right? A lot of these guys think you have to take girls on a whole bunch of dates and wine and dine, which a small group of women, you really do have to do that. They treat every man like that. But the vast majority of women, for that right guy, they only need one date. They'll come straight to the crib for the right guy. And a lot of times that right guy has a good physique. That's why I keep telling y'all the body game is so important. Because I know people say, oh, women aren't that visual. When she looks at you, what does she think? If you're sloppy, out of shape, she's going to think, oh, he's not a serious man. He's not really about it much. He's not worth my time. You have to ask yourself, why would she pick you? And you have to pick yourself every single day. If you really take your life serious, if you really value yourself, you're going to be disciplined in the gym. You're going to be disciplined in the gym. You're going to take care of yourself. If you really care about yourself. But I'm telling y'all, man, once I started really embracing the body game, you know, wearing wife beater, wearing tank tops, showing a little more skin every now and then, the treatment is completely different. You have women staring at you more often. You have women wanting to jump in bed with you. And when they get in bed with you, they're a lot nastier. Because it really hit me, man. Because a lot of guys, they say, oh, you need to have money, you need to have status, you need to have all this other stuff. And I was like, I don't have money like that. I don't have status. I drive an 03 Camry. I don't have status. Most of the girls I mess with are through Snapchat. It really hit me how strong the body game was when that chick approached me at the pool, man. When I was with my younger homies and we were at an apartment pool and she just came out there and she was like on me, bro. And this chick was so bad. And I fumbled the bag, man. I fumbled the bag. I don't know if she wrote down the wrong number or what she did, but I told her, you know, to text me. She never did. I should have led the interaction, but I was nervous. The homie was like, oh, she out of your league. Like, this chick was bad. Small up top, thick in the bottom, light skin. Oh, my Lord, man. She was bad. And she was like Hispanic. I don't know. She looked like she might have been like mixed with a couple different. Like, she looked like she could have been like Puerto Rican and like Colombian or something. But she was bad, bro. She was bad. And I fumbled it. Because in the back of my head, I'm like, oh, she out of my league. I'm thinking all this stuff. But what made her approach me? We had just got done working out. We come out the gym, had the pump going. She saw what she liked, and she made the approach. So that's why I tell y'all, like, that what made me realize, like, how attracted some of these women are to body game, bro. Because if I would have been smooth on my game, this was like 2-3 years ago, you know. After this, I was like, I got to get right. I have to get right. But this was like 2-3 years ago. I probably could have smashed that night, bro. I could have been like, what are you doing later today? Probably could have went through and smashed that night. But I didn't have the confidence behind it. So body game is a huge part. It's not the whole thing, but that's a huge part, man. Women will treat you differently, man. Women will be eager to suck you up, man. And if y'all seen my past video a couple months ago when I talked about the whole situation where the dude snuck me, we went to court, all that stuff. The reason he was having issues with his girl was because he's out of shape. That was the root of everything. His girl was talking bad about him, and then her friend came to me talking bad about him too. Oh, he's kind of big. Oh, he's kind of this. Because a lot of times, they'll make it seem like, oh, I don't care about the shape of you. I don't care about your body. I like the dad body. They'll tell you stuff like that, but in the back of their head, they're really looking at all these dudes that are in good shape. They really imagining themselves with these dudes in great shape. Oh, I do this with him. Oh, I do this with him. But if you got in good shape, she could look at you like that. She could fiend for you like that. She could be eager to do nasty stuff with you. You know, with that dude that's out of shape, she give you the boring sex. She make it like it's a chore. Oh, you go do this. We can have sex tonight if you do this. When you're in shape, when you really about your business, everything changes, bro. Now she's eager. She wants it more than you want it. That's the way you should be. She should want it more than you. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of guys like, oh, some girls, they aren't really sexual like that. That's what you would think. But some of these girls, they just got to have that nice body to get really in that mode. You know, sex for women, men and women, it's a very mental thing, right? If a girl's in her head, if she's not thinking straight, you're not going to be able to, you know, take it to that next level. It's very mental, but having that nice body is going to help her mental get there. To that point where she's relaxed. To when that point where she's super turned on. If she look at your body and she's like, ugh, he got bigger titties than me, it's going to be really hard for her to get turned on. For her to really go there. Especially if she used to mess with dudes that were in good shape back in the day. Now she goes to you. Oh, man, it's going to be a tough time for her. You know, so, and I'm not saying it's impossible. Like, you can be fat and still be slaying chicks, for sure. But I'm saying you have to put way too much work in. When you got that physique together, bro, it's easier. They look at you and they just fiending for it, bro. You know, and once I started showing the physique off a little bit, that's when I noticed, like, girls get a lot more nastier, bro. And I used to always think, like, oh, no, it's just them 3 or 4 that get real nasty. Nah. I met one chick, man, I smashed this, only chick that I smashed that had a baby. She only had one body. And I know y'all might be like, Cole, how you know she had one? I could just tell. I could just tell because she one of them people, when she nervous, she talks a lot. She was way too nervous for this encounter, right? And she was like, look, I only been with my dude since I was 15. I'm 20 now. We've been together for 5 years. We just broke up not that long ago. I'm really nervous, but I'm ready. Like, she just gave me a whole talk. She had a Jimmy on her ready. So I'm like, yeah, girls usually don't come prepared like that. So I know she's not really, you know, she ain't been out there for real. But dog, she was pretty damn nasty. You know what I'm saying? She was open to do anything. She was nasty. She was freaky. And she had only been with one dude. So it's not just these 3 or 4, these street strollers that get nasty with you. No, it can be that girl you look at and you think she's a good girl. Oh yeah, there's a side of her you haven't tapped into. And it might be because your game ain't all together. It might be because she doesn't feel comfortable being super nasty, being super freaky with you. But being in good shape is going to help her ease into that. Right? If she looks at you and she's not turned on, okay, now she's talking bad about you. Now she's asking her friend, do you think I could do better and all this other shit. So you deal with a lot of bullshit when you're not in shape. And I told y'all many times the blood flow is not going to be good. So you might have ED. You know, things ain't going to be flowing good. When you overweight, when you're sloppy, blood's not flowing right. That's just what it is. You don't look like a man. You can't operate like a man. You don't have the strength that a man should have. Be a standard, bro. I want y'all to really put in the work, bro. Put in the work, man. Because when I'm thinking about working out and being in shape, it's not about the woman, really, bro. It's about me. It's about how I look at myself. It's about how I carry myself. I'm too good to be sloppy and out of shape. I'm too good for that. And when I have kids, I want my kids to be able to look at me and be inspired by their father. So it's not even about the women, dog. I was working out before I was even into women, dog. Like, I was working out, you know, sometimes at 12, 13 years old. And I wasn't, you know, I started dating late. You know, 12, 13 years old, I was still like, oh, girls got cuties. I was still on that type of timing, bro. You know, I ain't started messing with chicks till I was like 16, 17. So I was in the gym early, bro, because I was always wanting to just strive for more. I always wanted to be strong, you know, and for many reasons, to protect yourself, to look better, to feel better. It's everything, bro. That dude that snuck me, bro, if I didn't work out, he would have whooped me. If I didn't work out, I probably would have got knocked out that night. I probably would have got stomped out that night. But after he hit me, he tried to put me on the ground. He couldn't put me on the ground, bro. He had 100 pounds on me. I was 180, he's 280. He tried to put me on the ground, he couldn't. Because all them reps and sets I done did over the years, I got a different type of strength. So even though he had 100 pounds on me, he couldn't put me on the ground, man. So it's not just about the women, it's about just living a better life. But I talk about the body game because I know a lot of y'all like, damn, why can't I get these girls? And we know Once you build that physique, she'll turn to a freak, man. So start doing the hard work, man, and it's gonna pay off. And you're gonna be happy that you did, man. We live this life one time. We only got one guaranteed life. You know, whether you believe in the afterlife, you know, you're religious or whatnot, we have this one life guaranteed. Take full advantage of it, man. And you gotta be in shape, bro. People will treat you differently. People will respect you more, and life will be better. And you will love yourself more, and you will just feel better on a day-to-day basis, man. So that's all I got for y'all today. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch y'all boys in the next one.